everyone, Jerisha Hawk here. I am an income strategist and founder of the Goal Getter Group, where I help women who work a 9-to-5 build a thriving, profitable business online on the side. So I am launching right now my signature course and my signature program called Fuck Fixed Income, which is an 8-week online academy that teaches you how to turn what you know, to turn your skills into a profitable service-based business while you're working your 9-to-5. So helping you turn your skill set into being able to earn a consistent 4 figures a month. And I just wanted to chat with you guys today because I've been getting this question a lot, and it's been kind of like, I don't know, messing with me at my core. And I just wanted to talk about this because I know a lot of women are in this position where society has kind of conditioned us to think that either we have to make choices, right? That we have to have, we are allowed to have an amazing career in corporate America, or we're allowed to be an entrepreneur and build an amazing business, or we're allowed to be an amazing mom, an amazing wife, an amazing girlfriend, and have an amazing personal life. You see, the word I used was or. Society has really conditioned us, and I think a lot of people operate from a space of limited and small beliefs that has to be an or situation. And I truly believe and know in my heart, and I know plenty of examples of individuals who have all of the above. They have amazing corporate careers, and they have an amazing personal life with their husband, with their kids, with their girlfriends. They have an amazing business that's thriving and growing, and they have an amazing personal life. Or some people are still in the situation where they have an amazing corporate career, and they have an amazing online business, and they have an amazing personal life. It does not have to be an either or situation. You're allowed to have all of the above, okay? And you're allowed to do it all. Like, and when I say that you're allowed to do it all, I think some people even misjudge or misinterpret my personal lifestyle. Because this is really where a lot of this is coming from. I'm getting a lot of questions lately like, how am I able to have not only a business, but have a corporate career that's thriving? How am I allowed to have an amazing business, but also be an amazing, friend, to my girlfriends, to have a good relationship with my family? How can you do all of the above? And I think that the piece that people are missing is, one, like what you see online, what online influencers and online business professionals are showing you is what they want for you to see. Like, I think Gary Vee is an amazing example of this. We only see Gary Vee working. We only see him hustling. We only see him in the office. Many people forget the fact that he has a wife and he has kids and he has a family outside of his job. But because all we see, the only image that he allows us to have access to is his business world, some people think that in order for you to build this multi-billion-dollar corporation, there's no way that you can have a personal life and have kids. And that's just not true. And the same thing goes in reverse. Like, I think even for my own personal situation, I think people forget that I have a corporate job. I manage a $400 million pipeline project. Right now, I just went for apartment hunting because I'm moving soon. I have a really flexible job, which I'm very thankful for, where I'm able to kind of, like today, I worked early in the morning. I had to go run and check out these apartments. I'm grabbing lunch right now and on Facebook Live with you guys, about to go head back home and finish working my day job for the day. And then tonight, I'm doing more goal getter stuff because Fuck Fixed Income starts, and I have a mastermind with my goal getters tonight. So, I have flexibility in my schedule, but people have this, I don't understand why they operate from this mindset that you're not allowed to have it all, that you have to pick which one you want to do. And granted, you guys, there's only 24 hours in a day. There is. I mean, I think all of us wish sometimes that there was more. There's only so much time in the day. So yes, how you choose to spend your time is really, really important. And I don't believe in work-life balance. I just don't think it exists. I think it's all about work-life integration. There's going to be points in your life where there's aspects of your life that you're doing that are a higher priority. I'm 26 years old. I don't have a husband. I don't have kids. I don't even have a dog. My priority right now is being the best that Jerisha Hawk can be, developing myself personally and professionally in the best capacity that I possibly can, because I have the freedom and flexibility to do that right now. You know, that's why I'm going so hard on building a business and so hard on being amazing at my corporate career, because I want to use these mid 20 years that I have, my 24, 25, 26, 27, to build a solid foundation. So by the time I'm 28, 29, hitting 30, I'm already having a multiple six-figure business that operates pretty much on its own, and I can go do whatever the hell I want. But things will change. Priorities will shift when you have kids, when you have a husband, like when, you know, maybe you buy a new home, like your priorities and things like that will adjust and shift. But understand what season you're in right now. If you're, you know, and also you learn to better leverage your time. Like, I'm able to build a business that consistently earns high 4 figures, you know, some even months 5 figures a month, working 15 hours a week while I work my 9 to 5. And I just want that to sink in. Like, guys, there's ways, and I think how you do that, I think a lot of people are maybe getting the misperception is because they're out here working a 9 to 5, they have a family, and they're trying to build a business and they're burnt out. And a lot of the reason why a lot of you guys, and even me before I was burnt out, was because I was not leveraging my time effectively. I was spending all of my time running around in a circle trying to find answers on how to build a business and how to make money and how to grow my business without any clear direction. So I was spending all this time trying to read all these blog articles, watch all these webinars, like listen to all these podcasts, and it's all this great information that explains what is important and why it might be important, but very little information that explains this is how you do it and this is a step-by-step process in which you take to make it happen. So I think that that's where a misconception can come in, is if you're in a position where maybe you've been trying to build a business for like over a year and you're really not getting any traction. You're spending all this time like pouring yourself into this. Thank you, Sydney. Pouring yourself into trying to build something and you're not getting any traction. You're not growing. You're kind of running around in circles. Question your strategy, not whether or not you can have it. Question the strategies and the processes you have in place. Maybe that's probably what's wrong. You're probably not leveraging your time effectively because you don't have the right strategies, you don't have the right systems, and you don't have the right processes in place to get the desired end result. And that's where that burnout and that misconception of maybe I can't have it all. It's not that you can't have it all. You just need to make sure that you're leveraging your time effectively so you can get the desired end result. Does that make sense? Like, I hope that's resonating, because I don't like the fact, I don't know, it just didn't sit well on my heart that I feel like there's people out here that are judging other people's lifestyle, but you really don't understand how they had their lifestyle set up. And I just want to be able to go and show and prove that, like, yes, I have an amazing career that I absolutely love, that pays me well. I have good benefits, good 401k. I have a lot of exposure to my senior leaders. Like, I'm able to provide a service to over 6 million people by the work that I do. Like, it's amazing it's amazingly rewarding. I love my corporate career, but I also love my business. And I'm able to earn $9,000, $15,000 in a month, working anywhere from around 10 to 15 hours a week outside of my job to make this happen. Guys, you guys do not need, it's not an either or. You don't have to either work a 9 to 5 or be an entrepreneur. You can do both. You know, like, but I make personal sacrifices. So even though, I mean, I still watch TV. You know, I watched all of season 3 of Power this week. I finally caught up on Scandal this week. You know, I still have fun, like, you know, but my definition of fun is different too. Like, I'd much rather spend 2 hours working on my business 4 or 5 days a week than like taking a nap. Or I'd much rather invest an hour here and 3 hours here in my Saturday mornings building my business rather than like sitting on Facebook while I'm laying in bed scrolling for 3 hours. You know, I'd much rather pour into other people, create a platform, create a community that allows other women to find their purpose and to bring their dreams to life, to have more, to learn from my struggles and like my life experience and my experience with building a business, not only for me, but for others. I'd much rather create a platform and spend my free time doing that so I can have a greater impact on the world and help other people who really aren't, or maybe are in a position where they need more finances in their life, or they want to bring their dream to life but just don't know how. I'd much rather spend my free time doing that. So before you judge somebody else's situation and like question whether or not they're truly happy doing what they're doing, like just take a step back and evaluate yourself. Because a lot of the time when we're judging and being judgmental of other people's life situation, it's really a reflection of what's going on internally for us. But I just really want to go on and say that, like, you guys do not have to pick. You can have all of what you want. I mean, God has placed us in a world. I mean, think about the world we live in. Like the fact that I right now can open my phone. I have access to the world at my fingertips while I'm sitting outside of Panera Bread in my car. I'm able to talk to people. You guys are all over the place. Some of you guys are at work. Some of you guys are in Michigan. Some of you guys are out of state. Some of you guys are out of the country. Like, think of the world we live in. The luxury that we have, the privilege that we have from being born in an era where we have access to internet and Wi-Fi and smart devices and education literally at our fingertips. You're in Delaware, Bert. I'm in Michigan about to go to Panera. You are at the office in Delaware, and I have access to even talk and communicate with you right now. Like, think of how much of a privilege you have being born in this day and age. The only excuse for you not living the life that you want, for you having that amazing corporate career, if that's what you want, for you building that amazing business that earns $1,000 extra a month, $10,000 extra a month, $100,000 extra a month, the only reason or the only excuse for you not having that amazing family, for you guys making time for your friends, for you making time for yourself to do absolutely nothing if you just want to go to the spa, the only excuse is you. You are the only person in your way from living the life of abundance that you are entitled to because you are a child of God. You are the only person in your way. So before you start judging others' life situation, or before you start making excuses for why your life isn't the way it is or the way that you want it to be, take full accountability and ownership of the effort and the intention that you're putting out there into the universe to get whatever it is that you desire. Guys, like, if you have Wi-Fi and a smartphone, you can do fucking anything. Seriously. Like, I literally started a business in college not knowing anything of what I was doing, but I knew I had a computer and I knew I had Wi-Fi. Ended up making $50,000 while in school getting my engineering degree, while traveling the country doing auto shows, while working part-time as an engineer as in an internship, doing all of that, while still going home on the weekends to hang out with my grandma and take care of my cousin. Built a business that made $50,000. While doing all of the above. And. It was not an either or. I was able to do all of the above, both to everything. You guys are capable of doing that too, if that's what you want. So I think everybody here, we all want different things. Our quality of life looks different from every single person here. What brings me happiness may not bring you happiness. What brings you happiness may not bring me happiness. We all have a different lifestyle. So one, get clear on what it is that you actually want. Okay? Not based off of what your parent told you you're allowed to have. Not based off of what that terrible ex-boyfriend told you you're worth. Not based off what society has defined and confined us to think about what we're able to achieve. What in your heart? You talk to God. Ask God what he has for you. You talk to him about what you want and what you desire. Get clear on that. And before you start judging somebody else's situation, their definition of success and their definition of a happy life is going to look different from yours. Okay? Like, people say, like, Jay, why don't you spend more time with your family? I'm not close with my family. I grew up without my parents. I grew up without my mother. You know, my mom left when I was 2. I left my dad in middle school. My grandmother and aunt raised me after that. You know, I still kick it with my granny, but I don't have, like, I'm not close with my family. So you're not going to see, you know, I spend time on holidays and that type of thing. But, you know, me being with my family 4 days out of the week is just, it's not, I don't know. That's just not a reality that I know. That's just not my lifestyle. But it doesn't mean that I'm not happy. You know, like, I get so much joy and happiness out of helping other people discover their passions. I get the most fulfillment out of helping, like, women who are on this call right now, even men, helping them bring their dreams to life, helping them discover their God-given gift and how they can share that with the world. That's where I get the most happiness. And people are like, Jay, you work all the time. I'm like, guys, it's not work. Like, this is what I love. Just how maybe some of you guys love, you know, watching Saturday morning cartoons and, like, I don't know, that's what brings you happiness. Some people love going to the bar and love being in the party scene. That's not what I love. I love you found something amazingly magical when you can turn what you absolutely love doing, stuff I would do for free, and I'm able to make a profit off of it. I'm able to make consistent income off of it. I think that's the sweet spot in life. That's true freedom. When you're able to wake up, go to work, build a business, do whatever it is that you love to do, even if it's just you being a mom and being awesome at like running your household. When you're able to figure out whatever it is you love to do and then you're able to figure out a way to monetize that, that's freedom. And I'm operating from a space of pure freedom right now. So I want you to figure out, what is that sweet spot for freedom for you? What is it that you actually want in life? And screw what people tell you you're allowed to have. Screw what you've been conditioned to believe that you're allowed to have for yourself. What do you want for you? Okay, all of the ands. Maybe you want to be amazing in corporate. Maybe you want to build a thriving business. Maybe you want to be an amazing parent. Maybe you want to, be amazing as a community leader in your city or within your community. You want to be of service. Whatever it is, I want you to define that for yourself. And then I want you to figure out, what things are you doing right now that are not serving and not helping you get to that space. Because if you are feeling burnt out and if you're feeling like this is just ridiculously hard, it's because you're probably making it harder than you need to be for yourself. Either you don't have the right tools, you don't have the right guidance, you don't have the right education, you don't have the right mentorship, you don't have the right coaching to help make it easier. Because I'm literally telling you, I'm able to make anywhere from $9,000 to $15,000 a month working 15 hours a week while I work on my 9 to 5. And that still gives me freedom and flexibility to travel, to go home and visit family, to make time for my girlfriends, to go to the spa, to get my nails done. There's ways for you to do it. And that's really why I created Fuck Fixed Income. Guys, I mentioned again, this is my signature program. We start today, so today's the last day to actually enroll. But that's exactly why I created it. I spent so many of us spend so much time trying to figure out how to make this stuff work. How can I turn what I know into income? How can I create additional income streams in my life so I'm not just dependent off of my 9 to 5 job paying my bills? I do not believe in that. Like, that's a way that any of us should be living. None of us should be living off of just one stream of income. And that's why I created Fuck Fixed Income. There's no more guessing. There's no more trying to figure out, or spend hours watching these webinars or reading all these blog posts. I literally tell you exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it, and how you need to implement and execute it so you can get results by turning what you know. All of you guys are amazingly talented. You have education. You've educated yourself. You've either maybe been to an institution and got education. You've been through training. You've been through programs. You've worked for somebody else and were able to get paid. You can work for yourself and get paid. And that's what Fuck Fixed Income teaches you how to do. It's over the course of 8 weeks. We help you identify what is your zone of genius. What is it that you currently already know how to do? Who needs that service? What services can you actually provide? How do we package that and position it online? And then how do we market it? How do we sell it? How do we onboard a client? The full process you need to go from, I have no idea what I need to be selling, Jay, but I know I need to make more money in my life. I know I'm talented. I believe in myself. I just need somebody to show me how. You can go from that level of stage, or even we have women in the group right now who are corporate executives leading multi-million-dollar corporations. Or like myself, I lead a $400 million pipeline project. Even if you're in that space and you're learning, how can I turn my corporate experience, maybe I've been in the corporate environment for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of experience. How can I package that? How can I sell that and go make an impact as well as make income by serving based off of what I already know how to do? That's all it is, guys. And I believe everybody has the opportunity, and you guys are entitled to define life and success for yourself based off of what is in your heart and what God has for you, not based off of what society says that you're able to have. And I think all of us are entitled to a life of financial independence and freedom, meaning that you're not just exchanging time for money, that you can wake up every day with Stripe notifications and PayPal notifications telling you that you got paid. And I don't believe in the mindset that it has to be an either or situation. Guys, you can have it all. But it's all about effectively leveraging and using your time so you can get the desired end result without burning yourself out. And if it feels like it's incredibly hard right now, it's probably because you're doing something wrong. It's probably because you don't have the right strategy in place. Like I mentioned, if it feels ridiculously hard and you feel like you're just running around in a circle, it's probably time to stop trying to do it by yourself. None of us can do this alone. Like, none of us can do this alone. I have 2 people on my team. Micah's one of my team members. She helps build, just in the past year, since 2017, I've been able to hire people to help and assist with my business. I have business coaches myself. I'm in multiple mastermind groups. I have my own personal board of directors, is what I like to call them. They're all my mentors. Guys, I have not done this by myself. And if you are in the game where you're trying to figure this out by yourself and you're not really getting the traction you want, it's time to just be okay knowing that you need help, reaching out for help, and getting the support that you need so you can get the desired end result. So I'm going to get off my high horse and go get my macaroni and cheese and my salad from Panera. Go home, knock out some more work before the end of the day. But I really just wanted to put that out there. And if this is speaking to you, heavy on your heart, if you're just over there like, yes, Jay, preach on, share some love. I really do invite you to join me for Fuck Fixed Income. Again, we start today, and I'm so excited for the women that we have in the group, for the results that we're about to get with each other. It's been amazing what we've already been able to accomplish with Cycle 1 students. So I'm even more pumped for what we're going to be able to do in Cycle 2 right now. So I really do invite you to join. You can click the link in the description of this Facebook Live if you're interested and want to read more about it. If you have questions, reach out, okay? I'm here. Leave a comment here on the video. Shoot me a DM. I'm super pumped. Yes, Micah, I am so ready. Like, this is going to be game changer. And we should have the and lifestyle, guys. It does not have to be an either or. You can have it all. You can have it all. And you get to define what success looks like for you. Nobody else. So figure out what you want and go get it. All right? And get the support you need if you need the support. So let me know if you have any questions, if you need anything. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this amazing Wednesday. The weather is beautiful here in Michigan. It's like 80 degrees out. I feel amazing. It is amazing. And if you're super ready to start earning consistent 4-figure months while you work your 9 to 5, join us for Fuck Fixed Income. We would love to have you. We're going to get some amazing results together. We're going to, change some lives, make some impact, but also make some serious coins. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.